Hi, Ben from Actionstep here. In this video, I'm going to show you how calculated merge fields work in Actionstep. Calculated merge fields allow you to create new merge fields in your system. These calculations use a coding language called PHP and can be simple or complex depending on your knowledge of PHP. However, even simple codes can be very useful. First, let's create a new calculated merge field. Navigate to Admin, Document Templates, and click on the List of Merge Fields. If you want to edit an existing merge field, just search for it using the filter and click on its name to open it. To create a new one, click this button here. On the next screen, give it a name and description. This will be the name of the merge field you enter into your documents. The calculation code is where you enter in PHP code. We'll come back to this later. The next option allows you to search your system for a record to test the calculated merge field you are creating, and works similar to the document merge testing tool. To find out more about this, please see our video on this topic. For example, if I was going to create a calculated merge field to run on my bill template, I would find an existing bill under the sale/purchase ID field. Or, if I was going to create a calculated merge field to work off my matters, I would search for a matter in the matter ID field. Once you have set the value in the required field and written your calculation code, click on the Run button to test the result. If you are unsure what variables you could reference in the calculation code, click on the View Available Variables plus Data button to see a list of all the fields available for the type of calculation you are running. If you were just starting out, don't worry about this function too much. Now, let's go back to the calculation code and go through some examples. As mentioned earlier, you will need to have a basic understanding on how to write PHP code. We recommend seeing our user guide on this topic. There is more detail and some good examples you can copy and edit on this page. I'm going to take one of these examples and explain it in more detail. The code on the screen will add 5 days to a date populated in a custom data field. This part here is where you enter in the merge field name of the date field you want to add 5 days to. Whenever you want to reference another merge field's result in your calculated merge field, you will enter the name of that merge field with an apostrophe and double square brackets on either side as shown on screen. In this part of the calculation, set how many days are going to be added. You can also change this to make it subtract days instead, or use the words months or years if you want to extend the date out even further. This part of the code controls how the date will be displayed. The letter Y stands for year, M for month, and D for day. You can change the format of the result by changing the order of these values. Let's work through another example. I'm going to do a basic calculation for a conveyancing settlement. I already have a custom data field which captures the sale amount and the deposit amount. I'm going to create a calculated merge field that will show me the settlement amount, which is the sale amount less the deposit amount. In the first row, I am defining what the deposit amount is. It says that $deposit is equal to the merge field I have for the deposit amount. In the second line, it says $purchase is equal to the merge field for my purchase amount. This is called defining. I can now use $deposit and $purchase elsewhere in my calculation to represent the two different merge field values. On the third line, $settlement equals $purchase less $deposit. It is important to note there are spaces between each value and symbol. On the last line, the command echo tells the system to display a value. If entered correctly, the value that you want your calculated merge field to display will come after the word echo. In this case, I have set it to display the result for $settlement. One last thing, you will see that each line ends with a semicolon. If you are not getting results from your calculation, make sure to double check these are at the end of every line. And that gives you an overview on how calculated merge fields work in Actionstep. If you don't know how to write PHP code, we suggest you refer to our user guide for further explanation and examples. Thanks for watching.